Total JavaScript, how many parts divided? 3 parts. What are those? JavaScript, language basics. Second one, client side JavaScript. Third one, server side JavaScript. Okay. You are learning JavaScript language basics. Total how many basics I given list? 10. What are those? Identifiers. Second one, keywords. Third one, literals. Fourth one, data types. Fifth one, variables. Sixth one, type conversions. Seventh one, operations on data. Next, program structure. Next, operators. Next, control statements. Okay. 5 concepts I given. Then I started program structure. Okay. Now you are learning these 5 concepts only. Literals. How many categories? 4. What are those? Numeric literals. Second one, string literals. Third one, Boolean literals. Fourth one, object literals. Okay. See, literals, 4 categories: numeric literals, string literals, Boolean literals, object literal. Numeric literals, how many? 7. First one, decimal literals. Second one, octal literals. Third one, hexadecimal literals. Fourth one, binary literals. Next, floating point literals. Next one, exponential literals. Next, bigint literals. Okay. See, string literals, how many types? 2 types. Next, single line string literals. Next, multi-line string literals. Okay. Now, these are literals you are learning. Here, data types. How many are there? 8. What are those? Number, string, Boolean, object, bigint. 6, undefined. 7, null. 8, symbol. Okay. Data types. For creating variables, what are the keywords we are using? Var, let, constant. Okay. Latest one, let. Latest one, let. Integer not there. Okay. See, keywords total. Initially how many? 56. Later how many new keywords introduced? 8. So 64. How many removed? 16. At present 48. See, these all language basics. Language basics, if you are familiar, then client side JavaScript and server side JavaScript becomes very easy. Okay. But directly if I start client side JavaScript, little bit confusion comes. That's what language basics also I'm explaining. Actually, you are already familiar with one language, but still JavaScript syntax is somewhat different. That is the reason you have to learn. Okay, but these all very quickly I will finish. Actual concept is client side JavaScript. You have to learn, you have to focus more and more on client side JavaScript. Okay, with HTML, CSS only you have to learn. Now present, I am not using HTML, I am not using CSS directly, I am giving only 3 tags, compulsory tags I am writing. HTML, body, script, that is I am writing. Okay. No, but these all, if you are familiar, client side JavaScript also becomes easy, server side JavaScript also becomes easy. Okay. Now, I'll open Edit Plus. File, open something demo.html. See, HTML, body, and minimum script. Script open, script close. Okay. You have seen document.write. Welcome to JavaScript. Like this first program you have seen. Okay. File, save. Here, what is document? Object. What is write? Method. Welcome to JavaScript, string literal. Okay. Now, file, save. If I run, you will get output, welcome to JavaScript. C drive / demo.html. Okay. Now, this is just a first program. Here, document.write. Till I didn't explain about document. I didn't explain write. That later we'll see. In every programming language, starting only, this is not possible. Suppose Java, system.out.println. Will you learn in a first class? Later, after 1-2 months, you'll learn. Okay. So here also later. While teaching objects, while teaching methods, I'll explain. Okay. Now, here, let, for creating, declaring variable and initializing, let we use. Let us one let. But what is the difference between let, var, constant? I have to teach, not completed. Okay. Let one variable, something a. If I write like this, it is which literal? Numeric literal. But in numeric literals also 7 literals are there. Which literal? Which literal? Decimal literal. Decimal literal program you have seen. How to write octal literal? 0. Now this program already over no? Decimal literal directly will write. Octal literals how will write? 0 or 0 small o or 0 capital O. 3. Only 0 you can write. 0 small o you can write. 0 capital O you can write. Hexadecimal 0 small x or 0 capital X. Binary literals 0 small b or 0 capital B. Okay. Now, what directly you are writing means decimal. You are prefixing 0 or 0 small o or 0 capital O, that is octal. 0 small x, 0 capital X, hexadecimal. 0 small b, 0 capital B, binary literal. These 4 already completed. Okay. Now, floating point literals, exponential literals, bigint intervals, I'll show you now. You observe here. Let a equal to 10 point something I'll write. It is called floating point literal. Document dot write a. It is called floating point literal. File, save. If I run, that output comes. Okay. Exponential literal. Exponential literal. See, let b equal to If you write one number here, E will write, suppose 3. That means into 10 to the power of plus 3. That meaning, let B document dot write B. You observe. See, 10.5343 up to here. This is one floating point literal. But 53,000. Reason it is E. E nothing but 10 into 10 to the power of 3 exponentiation. Okay. Like here, this is 53,000. If I write here to 5,300. If I write only 530. Okay. Like that. If I write 53 E1. If I write 10 to the power of 1. That means into 10. 53 into 10. 530. If I write 2. 53 into 10 to the power of 2. That means 10 to the power of 2 means 100 into 100. So 5,300. If I write this one, 53,000. If I write this one, 5,30,000. Like that. Okay. Now, this is example. It is floating point literal. It is exponentiation literal. Okay. Now, you observe. Document dot write. Document dot write. File save. Here, if I run this program, you are getting like this. First one, 10.5343. This is up to here. Okay. Suppose otherwise, I'll write suppose 97. 97,000 comes. See, 97,000, it is exponentiation literal. E format you'll write. Okay. Suppose here, let C equal to, suppose 56 E power minus 2 I'll write. Document dot write C. By it will come. See what is happening? 0.56. So into 10 to the power of minus 2. That meaning. Okay. Then 2 digits. Fractional part comes here. 0.56. If I write 3 here, what it comes? 0.056. See. If I write 4 here, 0.0056. Like that. Okay. Just understanding purpose. It is floating point literal. It is exponentiation literal. It is exponentiation literal. Okay. Now, write this one. Program to demonstrate floating point JavaScript most important, very depth you have to learn. Okay, very depth you have to learn. Program to demonstrate floating point literal and exponentiation literal. Exponential literals. Client side JavaScript also very depth I'll cover. But with this, syntaxes, all those things becomes very easy if you learn basics. Then writing program becomes easy while writing HTML, CS and JavaScript. 97E3 means 97 into 10 to the power of 3. That means 97,000. 56 e power minus 2. If you write that, meaning 56 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 0.56. So it is divided by 100. Divided by 100. Then 0.56 it becomes. Power minus 2. It is 97 into 10 to the power of 3. Nothing but 97 into 1000. 97,000. It is 56 by 100. For understanding purpose, if you want, you can write like this. This program output here 10 to 10.5343 comes as it is. Here 97,000 comes. Here 0.56 comes. Okay. Is it over? Yes, sir. Already 4 literals completed. These 2 literals completed. 6. Now one more I'll give. Bigint literal I'll give. For understanding purpose, if you want, you can write this one. Those who don't know, or if you want, you can write. If you want, you can write. Otherwise, leave it. See. Next, you observe, let A equal to one number I'll write. Document dot write A. See how many digits are written. 10 digits are given. Now 10 digits output as it is. Okay. Now 13 digits are given. Okay. 15 digits are given. Okay. 16 digits are given. 18 digits are given. But what is happened, you observe? Are you getting my output what I given? Unexpected result. It is, you observe, this 304 plus 00 we got it. In this situation, just n, if you write, you'll get it. So, 16 digits, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Up to 15 as it is coming. 16. What will happen? See? Okay, coming. I didn't say. In I written, no? Okay, okay. You observe. First 15 as it is. 16. Changed. Okay. That is rounded. You'll get like this. N write it as it is comes. That is. Okay. So up to 15 it is coming as it is. 16 digit crossed like this. Unexpected result. In this situation, write N as it is comes. That is bigint literal. Okay. Now what you do is here let let A equal to you write 15 digits. Let B equal to 16 digits, right? Let C equal to again 16 digits I'll write, N I'll write. See the difference? Document dot write B. Document dot write C. Okay. If I write like this, what will happen in the same display, same line? If I write line, write ln, also just here one space came, that's it. You observe one space. You observe it is actually one line only coming. Browser percentage increased. See 100% zoom. This is one line only coming, no? So if you want next line, you have to attach BR tag. This ln also not required now. What you can do, what's the difference ln without ln? I'll explain. Here plus BR, you write like this. Then you will get it. Next line, you observe. Now this is number literal, like starting decimal literal. It is decimal literal, but the limit crossed. That's what bigint literal required. How to make it bigint literal? Just you have to suffix n. So less than, greater than 16 digit, more than 16 digit, 15 digits are there. In that case, n you have to write. Okay. Now I'll give you notes. First you write program to demonstrate bigint literals. Program to demonstrate bigint literal. Semicolon optional. Already given notes last class. Semicolon not compulsory in JavaScript. If you don't write semicolon also works. Program to demonstrate bigint literal. But better to write always semicolon. Better to write. Better to write always. It is concatenation. A plus line break, B plus line break, plus symbol you have to write. Concatenation operator. That is type conversion concept. It is string. Program to demonstrate bigint literal. It is decimal literal. It is decimal literal. It is bigint literal. It is bigint literal. Note down. First writing is over. First program complete. So these two decimal literals. This is bigint literal. Is it completed? No done. If the number is having more than 15 digits, then use bigint literal. Bigint literal must be suffixed with n. Bigint literal must be suffixed with n. Bigint literal must be suffixed with n. See here, this is as it is you are getting. This is number changed. This is number as it is you are getting. When you write bigint literal, you are getting as it is. Okay. If I write here capital N, see. So it should be small n only. Okay. That's what I didn't given here. N or n I didn't given. Only n. Okay. Bigint literal must be suffixed with small n. Okay. But you have seen 0 small o, 0 capital O, 0 small b, 0 capital B, 0 small x, 0 capital X you have seen. But here small n only. Only this one. Okay. This is bigint literal. If the number is more than 15 digits, then use this bigint literal. Okay. Now here what is A, what is A, what is B, what is C? What are A, B, C? Variables. Variable nothing but identifier. Variable name nothing but identifier. You need to follow identifier rules. Okay. You need to follow identifier rules. Here A, B, C, valid identifiers. Suppose here 2A, is it valid? No. Suppose A2, valid. That is already you learned, no? That is you have to follow. Keywords. Let is a keyword also. You have to follow. Okay. Literals, 7 categories of literals you studied. 7 categories of literals. In JavaScript, these are all one particular type only. In other languages, these are integers. These are floating point literals. These are like a long in other languages. Java, C#, Python, different languages. So integers, floating point numbers, character like that, we'll write data types, they're different. But in JavaScript, all are numbers only. All are this type only. All are numbers only. I'll show you. That is also I'll show you. Now, 7 categories of literals completed. Now, identifier rules you have to follow for writing variables. Keyword rules you have to follow for this let keyword. Literals, 7 categories of literals you have seen. But still, I didn't display data types. Where, let, constant. Present you are learning let. What's the difference between these 3? Later. Okay. 1 category of literals completed. Now, single line string literal, multi-line string literal, I'll show you. Now, you observe. Here, let S1. Variable name, whatever you want, I can write. Can I write 1S? No. S1, can I write? Yes. Let S1. Welcome. Okay. Document dot write S1. Okay. Here Next line, if you want to display line break. Here actually this plus symbol, it is concatenation operator. Concatenation operator, type conversion time we'll see. It is string. It is string concatenated. Now let S2, I'll write double quotes. It is also valid. Document dot write S2 break. See, welcome, welcome, I written with single quotes also valid, double quotes also valid. Let S3 backticks. It is one more. We observe. A symbol is different. No? This symbol on tilde operator symbol. On this key. On this backtick will be there. This key is there, no? This key. Tilde operator key. Tilde operator key. Top left. That is called backtick. Okay. Here numbers will be there, no? Here exclamatory mark symbol will be there on keyboard. Here 1 will be there. Next 2 will be there. Keys. Top left corner. On 2, head symbol is there. 2 will be there. 1 left side. Here tilde operator. It is backtick. Generally we won't use in other languages. That symbol we won't use. But in JavaScript possible. Backtick. That is called backtick. Okay. It is backtick operator also you can write. Okay. So you can write document dot write S3. Other language is not possible. JavaScript. Backtick also you can use. See. Here I written single quotes. I written double quotes. I written backtick. It is backtick. With backtick also printing. Single quotes you can write. Double quotes you can write. Backtick you can write. Okay. Suppose let S4 equal to single quotes like welcome to Naresh IT. Next line I'll write. Next line. It is called multi line literal. Now if you write now, what will happen? See, error. That error you can see here. Right click, inspect, console, error, syntax error, uncaught syntax error. So if you write single quotes for multi-line literal, doesn't work. If you write double quotes also doesn't work. Now also error. See. Now also same error. Syntax error. Okay. Suppose here that is also you have to print document dot write S4. Now still error you observe. Suppose backticks I'll write. It works. Backtick. Sorry. Single quote written. Backtick. Generally backtick you won't use in other languages. Only JavaScript. See. Now it is working. Multi-line string literal must be in backticks. But single line string literal, single quote, double quote, backtick. All you can write. Okay. So multi-line string literal like this. Backtick. Now that notes I'll give. First program to demonstrate. See now if you know these all, while writing client-side JavaScript, you will never do mistakes. Okay, at the time you will never do mistakes. That is the reason language basics separate I'm explaining. Generally, some faculties what they'll do, they'll mix language basic, client-side JavaScript, they'll mix at the time they'll teach. That is also okay, possible, but you have to concentrate more and more. Otherwise, confusion comes. First, if you learn this one, later if you learn that one, it becomes very easy. Even some tutorials also, language basic, client-side JavaScript mixed. Many of the tutorials mixed in internet, you observe. Program to demonstrate string literals. Okay, string literals, write it. Both back single line, multi-line. Now write this one. Program to demonstrate string literals. Single, triple single quote, triple double quote, not required here. Backtick only supporting. Say here, some language, here triple single quotes. Triple single quotes. See what will happen? Error. Even triple double quotes. Triple double quotes. Error. That is Java supports, not JavaScript. You have to write backtick only. That is Java supports. Triple double quote, triple double quotes. Okay, write this one. It is also an independent language. Don't compare with Java also. Don't compare with .NET. Don't compare with Python. It is one independent language. It is completely different. If you compare with Java also, data types are different, no? You observe. Type also not required. Dynamic typed language. Last class I given. Dynamic typed. Loosely typed. Weakly typed. Loosely typed. Dynamic typed. Notes I given last class. Program to demonstrate string literals. Single line string literals. Multi-line string literal. Over. Say S1, S2, S3, single line string literals. S4, multi-line string literal. Okay. Single line string literal, you can write in single quotes also, double quotes also, backticks